On the day I was wounded, we went on patrol later in the afternoon. It was roughly around about 5:30 p.m. I took a knee and checked the Marines behind me. In the process, that's where my left foot hit the pressure plate IED. It threw me up against the wall. I was a little dazed, but I was actually still conscious from it all. From there, like I said, the corpsman got to me, pulled me in the safe area, started working on putting the tourniquets on, and from there they got me onto a litter and pulled me out, started carrying me out to the vehicles.
And around 3 o'clock, I noticed I missed a phone call. I called the number back, and it was Marine Corps headquarters. That's when they told me that my husband had stepped on an IED, that he had lost both of his legs, and they weren't for sure if he was going to be able to keep his arm because it was badly injured.
I got to Bethesda on June 17th, 2011, and fortunately by that point in time, Chelsea and the boys were there to meet me, and they wish they'd been with me the whole time.
He spent so much time at the MATC. He went beyond what he had to. I know they require the Marines to be there for at least an hour a day. Marshall was there for 3 hours a day and still is. He just pushes himself so hard. He wants to be able to play with our boys and get his running legs and run. There's a lot of challenges for every day just with housing. We traveled to Arkansas to go on leave, and we weren't able to really spend a lot of time at his parents' house because he couldn't get to the bathroom in his wheelchair. The hallways were too narrow. Doors had to be removed for him to get in.
And also being in a wheelchair or in other ways, you find out what is truly handicap accessible and what's not, or what people perceive they think they know as being handicap accessible. You know, just because they put bars into a restroom stall doesn't mean that the stall is wide enough for me to even get my chair in there or long enough.
I'm his caregiver, his NMA, so from spending all day in a hospital with them, and then our boys would be in daycare and they come up in the evening, and I think it's made us stronger. I'm more appreciative for the little things now.
I hate to say it, she still has the responsibility of trying to keep up with the finances, and she does an awesome job. She does. It's just that it's still another burden on her. So I think she's has more stress on her than I would really. Even though I'm the injured one, it's her that has to take a lot of responsibility more than what she really deserves.
Having a house where he can get around barrier-free will just eliminate so much stress. You know, give him the freedom to watch the kids when I need to go out, and just for him to be able to get around on his own, I know would just do wonders for his spirit and his independence, and it would just mean a lot.
Especially once you move from the outside to the inside, a house itself that's fully handicap accessible and have that maneuverability from a wheelchair, everything from these wide hallways to get around, to move around. The sink over at the kitchen was I thought was great just from seeing the pictures, to be able to roll up and use it. The roll-in showers, they're awesome. And also the bathtub, to have that ability to transfer from my chair, get in the tub, and have ability to get out of it, without falling or hurting myself in that process to get back into the wheelchair.
It brings a new normal to our family, and things get back to normal, and we'll be able to move on with our lives and give our kids, a normal home where their dad can help do everything that he was able to before. Just the support we've received from people in the community, from Homes for Our Troops, has been amazing. Just kind of overwhelming, because I didn't know all the support was out there until my husband was injured.
To be honest, when I got injured, I expected, I'll get prosthetic legs and I can start working and walk, I'll get physical therapy, and that's gonna be about it. I didn't expect that there were organizations, and especially Homes for Our Troops, that would do what they do for us. It's great, and it's a great feeling to know that there's people out there that are willing to do this, and it's awesome that people know that, there have been men before us that made those ultimate sacrifices and paved the way for us.